Hello, welcome to hands-on-sap.com. This is Hassan Mir. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about table-driven customizations. So after the tutorial, you should be able to understand what table-driven customizations means. Okay. So what is an ERP? ERP is a software which provides an end-to-end solution for a company's business needs, information technology needs. Now, ERP consists of different modules, and a module mainly consists of two parts: the back-end data source, also known as the database, and the front end, which consists of screens and reports. Now, ERP has different modules which use the same back-end data source. Now, an application mainly consists of, as I just said, two parts: the back-end database and the front-end forms and reports. Forms means is a term used for screens as well. Okay, so this is where the data entry is done. ERP is also an application, so that's why it also consists of a front end and the back end. Okay, now having said that, ERP software, the same ERP software, could be implemented for different kind of companies, and each company could have its own requirements. Companies are in different businesses and verticals. They have different sizes, they have different business processes, they have different cultures, but the same ERP software could be implemented for any of these companies. How is that achieved? So each company has its own unique requirement. Now, the same ERP could be configured to be used in different ways. Okay, so that's where the consultants come in. They understand your business requirement and they do the configuration settings in such a way that the ERP starts behaving in agreement with your business needs. So that's where the functional skills come in. But from technical perspective, how does ERP achieve that the same out-of-the-box solution could be implemented for company 1 after some configurations and customizations, and the same solution could be implemented for company 2 without modifying the code of the ERP software or the program or under the hood settings? How is that achieved? Okay. Now, the trick is the configuration settings are stored in the database, in the tables. So all the programming logic, the front end and even the back end, all the programming logic, the code, the actual programming instructions are free of any specific about company 1 or company 2 or company 3. The program consists of simply the hardcore logic which is common to all the companies. It is free of any specifics. All the specifics are stored in the data source through the customization screens. That's the settings consultants do. Okay. Now, if business requirement changes, only the data in this data source needs to be changed through the customization screens. Okay. So the customizations are not hard-coded in the programming logic of screens and reports, as in the case of custom applications. That was the problem with custom applications, because it was built from scratch for one particular company, or one particular department of the company. All the logic of the business needs specific to that company would be residing in the actual program, not in the database. So if company decides to change the program, or if the business needs changes, programmers have to recode the whole logic. So that's not the case of ERP. Programmers don't have to recode. Only consultants or a functional support person would simply need to change the configuration settings. Now, tables are objects in the database that stores data. So in the database, you will see tons of tables. And each table contains data specific to a particular entity. Now, the concept of keeping configuration in the data source rather than the programming logic is called the table-driven customizations. Okay, that's where the term comes from, and most of the ERP packages like SAP and Oracle, they follow table-driven customizations. Okay, so the customizations are stored in the tables, not in the programming logic. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial, and I see you in my next tutorial.